The FBI seized more than 300 classified documents in its raid on former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort 2 weeks ago. The Justice Department says that these 300 classified documents explain the urgency of the FBI raid of Mar-a-Lago. Former President Trump reportedly transferred the classified documents in a rush to vacate the White House following the January 6 Capitol riot. Half of the classified documents were discovered by the National Archives in January. This prompted the Justice Department to order the FBI raid of Mar-a-Lago. The government has now launched a federal criminal investigation into the former president. This video continues our coverage of this extraordinary event. What does it mean for former President Trump? What does it mean for the Republican Party? What does it mean for the November election? And, what does it mean for the future of the United States? But, before we get into all of that, please hit the like button and leave us a comment below. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos. The Justice Department reported today that United States law enforcement authorities seized 300 classified files in its raid of Mar-a-Lago 2 weeks ago. The FBI report comes after Trump's attorneys asked a federal judge to stay the FBI review of the documents found in raid of Mar-a-Lago. Lawyers for Trump also asked a federal judge to appoint a special to review and rescind government access to documents that Trump claims have executive branch privilege. Executive branch privilege is a policy that allows presidents to block the publication of certain documents. The request has been included in a federal lawsuit by Trump. This is the first lawsuit by Trump's legal team in 2 weeks since the raid. More lawsuits are expected from Trump's attorneys. Mar-a-Lago is former President Donald Trump's resort and personal residence since leaving the White House. The number of classified files found at Mar-a-Lago was absolutely stunning, the report stated. The sheer volume of classified documents explains why the Justice Department authorized the FBI raid in August. Immediately following the raid, Trump said that he and his attorneys were cooperating with the FBI investigation. But, today's report said that Trump managed the files in a cavalier way and is no longer cooperating with the investigation. The 15 boxes, which were given to the National Archives earlier this year. This set of documents contained CIA, FBI and National Security Agency documents related to national security, according to a source informed by the New York Times. 3 days after the FBI searched Mar-a-Lago, The Washington Post reported that some of the documents found in the search related to nuclear weapons. The Times also reported on Monday that ahead of the August 8 raid, authorities were searching security footage of Mar-a-Lago to find out how some documents were being handled there. An unsealed warrant, released days after the search, revealed that federal authorities were investigating Trump for possible violations of the Espionage Act, among other things. Records of the raid revealed that the FBI shows seized 11 sets of classified documents, some of which were marked top secret. As president, Trump called Mar-a-Lago the Winter White House. And he used it as if it were an actual government building. The arrest warrant shows that the Justice Department is investigating Trump for possible crimes of espionage and obstruction of justice. Convictions under these laws may result in fines or imprisonment. One law related to the removal or destruction of public records provides the penalty of disqualification from office in the United States. When he was president, Trump often shared information, even if it was sensitive. He sometimes spontaneously gave highly classified information to Russia's foreign minister about an Islamic State operation that was planned. This included information about U.S. defense and a reference to the French president. The government's motive for the shocking raid, believed to be the first search of the former president's home. Despite his election loss in the 2020 presidential election, Donald Trump remains extremely popular among Republicans. Trump is widely expected to run for president again in 2024. Republican lawmakers are furious over the raid. They are not sure whether they should blame federal law enforcement officials. The exact documents recovered from Mar-a-Lago have not been released. Despite his strong political support, Donald is expected to have competition for the Republican nomination. Trump is still loved by his political base. But the recent FBI raid has political implications for the upcoming November election. The raid, which was authorized by Attorney General Merrick Garland, definitely raises the political stakes. The entire House of Representatives and 1/3 of the Senate are up for election. The Senate is currently divided evenly between Republicans and Democrats. It is widely expected that Republicans will win control of both the Senate and the House of Representatives in November. Still, The fact that this extraordinary raid happened at all actually speaks volumes about Trump and the animosity between him and the current Biden administration. The Trump administration took a different strategy than did previous administrations in the area of foreign relations. In particular, President Trump had a decidedly different relationship with Russian President Vladimir Putin than his predecessor, President Barack Obama. Trump also established a much closer relationship with Saudi leader Mohammed bin Salman. Also, in a break with past tradition, President Trump also met twice with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. In other bold foreign relations moves, President Trump imposed punishing trade tariffs on China for the first time in decades. This is seen as an effort to bring manufacturing jobs back to the United States. Many Democrats suspect that Trump used relationships with foreign heads of state for personal financial gain. But, what do you think? Please hit the like button and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos. Please share this video on social media. Thank you for watching.